In the midst of life's challenges and uncertainties, I affirm, I am safe. I can always find safety within myself. This is not just a reminder, but a powerful declaration of my ability to protect myself and the stability I can build from within. I understand that safety is not merely external protection, but rather the peace I cultivate within my soul, body, thoughts, and relationships. This sense of security comes from my unwavering belief in myself, in my ability to overcome any challenge, and in the hidden strength within me. I know that true safety begins in my own soul. I always find peace within my mind and emotions, even when life presents difficult challenges. I am not afraid of negative emotions such as anxiety, fear, or sadness. Instead, I learn to face them with calmness and strength. When I say, I am safe, I affirm my ability to remain calm no matter what situation arises. I do not allow myself to be swept away by waves of panic or despair. I approach every issue with clarity and awareness, finding solutions rather than dwelling on worries. Safety in my soul means knowing that I can face any challenge without ever losing my inner peace. My body is the only home I will ever have in this lifetime, and I am responsible for protecting and taking care of it. When I say, I am safe, I affirm that my body is well cared for and protected. I eat healthily, exercise regularly, and always pay attention to my well-being. I understand that only when my body is strong can I truly feel safe and free. When faced with illness or pain, I do not feel powerless or afraid. I confront physical challenges with resilience and calm, seeking appropriate support and treatment to heal. I always listen to my body and care for it when needed, creating a healthy environment so I can always feel safe within myself. I know that my thoughts can be the source of either security or insecurity. That is why I choose to affirm, I am safe in my thoughts. I control my mind, not allowing it to be overwhelmed by anxiety, fear, or self-doubt. I actively replace negative thoughts with positive, optimistic ones. When I think positively, I feel stronger and more stable in every situation. The safety of my thoughts comes from my ability to stay focused and not lose my direction. I always hold on to my self-belief and problem-solving abilities, no matter how great the challenge. I affirm that I am strong enough to face anything without ever being defeated. Relationships play an essential role in helping me feel safe in life. I affirm that I am always surrounded by healthy, loving, and respectful relationships. I build and maintain connections where I can share my joys, sorrows, and challenges without fear of being hurt. My friends, family, and loved ones are my sources of encouragement and strength, helping me feel safe every day. I know that I never have to face challenges alone. I have the support of those who love and respect me. These relationships help me feel more secure, confident, and free to be myself without fear of judgment or harm. I create a healthy, clean, and comfortable living space where I can rest and recover after long, tiring days. I feel safe in my own home, where I can relax and find peace. My living environment is something I can control and protect, helping me maintain stability and security in life. When I step into my home, I know it is a place where I am always protected, a sanctuary where I can restore my energy. I create a healthy and safe living environment so that both my mind and body feel at peace. In my work, I always trust in my abilities and skills. I affirm that I am safe in my career, without fear of job insecurity or professional challenges. I build positive relationships with colleagues and superiors, and I always feel confident in my workplace. When I believe in myself, I face every challenge in my job with confidence. I know that I can overcome any difficulty, and my workplace security comes from my proactive approach to problem solving and fostering supportive relationships within my organization. I am safe. I am confident. I am strong. These affirmations hold the hidden power within me, helping me overcome every challenge and build a life filled with peace, fulfillment, and happiness. I understand that safety is not something to be found outside. It is a state I create from within, from my own being, and I can achieve it because I believe in myself. I can always find safety within myself is not just a simple phrase, but a deep commitment to maintaining peace and stability in every circumstance. When we truly trust ourselves, care for our minds and bodies, and build healthy relationships, we will feel secure even in the face of life's toughest challenges. Life is not always smooth, and every day brings new difficulties, obstacles, and storms. However, even in chaos, we can find peace within our souls. Peace is not something that only exists when external circumstances are perfect. It is a state of mind that we can consciously cultivate and maintain, regardless of outside influences. No one in this world lives without encountering hardships. However, when you face challenges with confidence and composure, you will feel safer and more grounded. Difficulties are opportunities for growth and transformation. When you can confront them without being defeated, you will feel stronger and more at peace. Relationships in life also play a crucial role in maintaining peace. When you know how to build healthy relationships, communicate effectively, and resolve conflicts peacefully, you will feel more at ease in all situations. I am at peace. Despite all the storms, I am the source of my own peace. This is a powerful affirmation of inner strength and the ability to create tranquility within oneself. Peace is not something found outside. It is a state we can build and sustain every day. When you trust in your ability to control your thoughts and emotions, when you accept yourself, safety begins from within. It does not come from external factors, but from resilience and self-care. When you affirm your safety, you create a strong foundation to face any challenge in life. In today's fast-paced world, filled with stress and challenges, calmness and focus are essential qualities that help us overcome difficulties and maintain balance. When you affirm, I am calm and focused, every thought and emotion is under my control and adjustment. You are declaring your personal power in maintaining inner peace and directing your mind. This not only helps you navigate life with confidence, but also paves the way for growth and self-development. This article delves into the meaning of the affirmation. I am calm and focused. Every thought and emotion is under my control and adjustment. We will explore methods to maintain calmness and focus in daily life and examine how emotional and mental control can lead to success and happiness. Calmness is a crucial state of mind that enables you to concentrate on important tasks in life. When you are calm, your mind is not scattered by negative emotions such as anxiety, fear, or stress. Instead, you can stay focused on what you are doing and achieve the best results. When you are calm, you do not get lost in anxious or fearful thoughts. You can maintain attention on the task at hand without being distracted by external factors. This is especially important in a world filled with distractions where people are constantly interrupted by social media, work, and their surroundings. Being calm allows you to regulate your emotions and thoughts, enabling you to stay focused on what truly matters. Maintaining a state of calm not only improves work efficiency, but also instills confidence and control in every situation. Life is not always easy, and we all face challenges and difficulties. However, calmness is the key to handling any situation without being overwhelmed by emotions. When you remain calm, you can analyze situations clearly, make sound decisions, and take effective action. Being calm does not mean you never feel anxious or stressed. In reality, everyone experiences these emotions, especially in critical moments. However, a calm person is someone who can control these feelings and prevent them from influencing their decisions and actions. This ability is a crucial factor in achieving success, both in work and personal relationships. Focus is the ability to maintain attention on a task or goal for an extended period without being distracted. When you can focus, you achieve high results in work, studies, and other activities. However, maintaining focus is not easy, particularly in today's era, where we are constantly bombarded with information and external distractions. Focus is a vital factor in achieving goals. When you concentrate on a specific task, you perform it accurately and efficiently. Focus not only increases productivity, but also strengthens patience and determination, helping you overcome obstacles. When you work without distractions, time seems to pass quickly, and you achieve your goals more easily. This is especially important in professional environments, where distractions can reduce performance and work quality. Staying focused on a task enables you to complete it quickly and precisely. When you focus on a task, you are not only controlling your attention, but also regulating your emotions and thoughts. Focus helps reduce anxiety, stress, and other negative emotions. When you are distracted, your mind can easily be overwhelmed by unnecessary emotions and thoughts. However, when you concentrate, you can eliminate these factors and prioritize what truly matters. Focus is not just about controlling thoughts, but also about managing emotions. When facing stressful situations, focus allows you to remain calm and avoid emotional reactions that could cloud your judgment. You can work methodically and make rational decisions rather than acting impulsively. One of the most important aspects of maintaining calmness and focus is the ability to regulate your thoughts and emotions. When you master this skill, you can easily maintain inner peace and stay focused on your priorities. If you allow your thoughts to wander, getting caught up in worries about the past or future, it becomes difficult to focus on the present moment. Controlling your thoughts helps you eliminate unnecessary distractions and keep your mind in a high state of concentration. Meditation techniques and breathing exercises are effective methods for controlling thoughts. When you practice these techniques, you learn to focus your mind on the present moment, reducing distractions and maintaining calmness. Emotions can easily disrupt our calm and focus. When you feel anxious, angry, or sad, your mind struggles to concentrate on essential tasks. However, you can learn to manage and adjust your emotions to maintain calmness. One way to control emotions is to recognize and accept them. Instead of denying or avoiding emotions, acknowledge that they are a natural part of being human. When you understand and accept your emotions, you gain greater control over them and prevent them from influencing your actions. To sustain calmness and focus, regularly remind yourself of your goals and values. Positive affirmations such as, "I am calm and focused," "I control my thoughts and emotions," or "I can face any challenge," can help reinforce your mindset and maintain stability in all situations. Self-reminders not only help you stay aligned with your goals and values, but also boost confidence and motivation in both work and daily life. When you affirm, "I am calm and focused, every thought and emotion is under my control and adjustment," you are asserting your inner strength in maintaining peace and taking charge of your life. Calmness and focus are not innate traits that come effortlessly, but they can be cultivated through practice and patience. By consistently working on these skills, you can build an unshakable foundation for success, happiness, and inner peace. Life is a long journey filled with challenges and opportunities. Sometimes, the path we are on is not always clear, and we may feel lost or doubt our own abilities. This article affirms, "I am at peace. Despite all the storms, I am the source of my own peace." This is a reminder of how we can cultivate peace from within and take ownership of it in every moment of life. The peace we seek is not just an external stillness, but a deep inner stability, the ability to remain steadfast regardless of circumstances. To truly experience peace in life, we must begin from within ourselves. External peace is only temporary if we do not first find it inside. Each of us has the power to choose how we react to situations. Negative thoughts like anxiety, fear, or insecurity can easily take over our minds when facing challenges. But if we learn to control and adjust them, we can remain peaceful even in the most stressful situations. When you affirm, "I am at peace," you are choosing not to let negative thoughts dominate your life. You understand that no matter what happens, you can decide to maintain calmness and focus on the positive. Peace is not the absence of negative thoughts. It is the ability to stay clear-minded and composed even when they arise. By practicing methods such as meditation, mindful breathing, or simply being present in the moment, you can create a peaceful space in your mind. This does not mean you will never feel tired or face difficulties, but it allows you to stay stable even during those times. True peace begins with full self-acceptance. Accepting yourself means not only forgiving past mistakes, but also embracing your flaws and learning to love and respect yourself. When you can face yourself without judgment or criticism, you will find deep peace within. Self-acceptance also means letting go of the need to meet societal or external expectations. You understand that you are unique, with your own strengths and weaknesses, and you deserve love and respect, regardless of what happens in life. Peace does not come from avoiding difficulties. It comes from the ability to face them with clarity and confidence. When you make clear decisions based on self-trust, you feel more at peace because you know you are in control of your life. Whether big or small, taking ownership of your choices creates a sense of security and ease. Peace cannot be found outside of yourself. You cannot depend on others, events, or circumstances to bring you peace. What matters is understanding that you are the source of your own peace. Life is full of unpredictability, and things don't always go as planned. However, when you learn to embrace life as it is, you will feel more at peace. Acceptance does not mean surrendering. It means recognizing that every event in life carries a valuable lesson. When you release the need to control everything, you experience a greater sense of freedom and tranquility. Peace comes from no longer worrying about things beyond your control. One of the most effective ways to cultivate peace is to live in the present moment. Instead of worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, focus on what is happening right now. Every moment holds peace if you know how to be present in it. Peace is not just a state of mind. It is an energy that we can share with others. When you treat people with love, respect, and kindness, you create a peaceful environment not only for yourself, but for those around you. By living this way, you don't just cultivate peace within yourself, you also help ease the stress and worries of those around you. Spreading kindness is one of the most powerful ways to maintain peace, because when you give, you also receive peace in return. We cannot control everything in life. There are aspects beyond our influence, but trusting life's process allows us to surrender those things to the universe or a greater force. This trust brings a deep sense of ease, knowing that every event, big or small, has its own purpose. Life is a long journey, and sometimes we cannot see the full picture. However, if you believe that life has a greater plan for you, you will feel more at peace with each step. You won't see challenges as failures, but as essential parts of the bigger picture that life is unfolding for you. Trusting life's process is inseparable from believing in yourself. To continue your journey and overcome challenges, you need courage and determination. When you trust yourself, You make decisions with confidence and find the strength to face any obstacle. When you believe in yourself, fear no longer controls you. You understand that every mistake is an opportunity to learn and grow. Self-belief allows you to view every situation positively, making it easier to move forward without being weighed down by setbacks. Self-confidence is essential in trusting life's journey. When you believe that you can handle any challenge, you continue striving toward your goals with persistence. Self-belief fuels resilience, especially during difficult times. When you know you are capable, you keep moving forward, even when the road ahead is uncertain. Believing in yourself does not just build confidence, it also strengthens patience and perseverance. Everyone goes through a process of growth and transformation. Success is not instant. It is the result of continuous effort and determination. Self-belief helps you push through disappointments and keep progressing on your path. Life does not always unfold the way you expect. Sometimes you will encounter failures and difficulties. However, if you believe in yourself and your journey, you will not give up. You will understand that patience and perseverance are the keys to achieving everything you desire. Accepting life's process is an important part of fully experiencing your journey. Life is not always easy, but embracing difficulties and challenges allows you to grow and learn. Every challenge in life is an opportunity for learning and growth. When you face hardships, you develop patience, resilience, and wisdom. This does not mean you won't feel pain or disappointment, but rather that you can accept these struggles as part of your personal development. Each difficulty you encounter helps you become stronger. If you only see failures as something negative, you may lose faith in life. But if you view them as lessons, you will realize that every setback has its own value, helping you grow and move forward. The journey is an inseparable part of life. Your path is not just about reaching a destination. It is about the experiences and lessons you gain along the way. Every moment, every event contributes to your life story. When you learn to enjoy the journey, you will find happiness and appreciate everything you have been through. Accepting life's process allows you to live fully and find joy in each step. When you stop worrying about the outcome, you feel a sense of freedom and presence in each moment. Trusting life's process is not just about believing that everything will turn out well, but also about appreciating what you have achieved and recognizing success in every step. Success is not only about the final result, it is about the lessons learned and the growth along the way. Everyone has their own goals and dreams. However, achieving these goals is not always easy. You must trust the process and stay committed to your path. When you focus on the journey rather than just the end result, you will see the value in each step. Success does not always come quickly. It comes from learning, adapting, and growing through challenges. When you trust the process, you will not feel discouraged when success does not happen immediately. Instead, you will recognize that every step, every challenge, is a meaningful part of your journey. The affirmation, I trust the process of life. Life has a wonderful plan for me, and I believe in myself and my journey is a powerful reminder that every event in life has a reason and a purpose. Life is a meaningful journey, and trusting the process is the key to overcoming challenges and continuing to grow. I realize that worry only drains my mind and takes away precious moments that I could be enjoying. I choose peace instead of worry because I understand that peace is not the absence of challenges, but the ability to remain calm and steady in any situation. Peace is a state of mind. It is acceptance and love for everything happening around me. When I choose peace, I do not allow negative thoughts, fears, or concerns to disturb my inner harmony. Life will always bring uncertainties, but I refuse to live in fear of things that have not yet happened. Worry does not make me stronger. It only makes me feel weak and hopeless. That is why I choose to release worry from my life. Instead of spending time fearing the future, I focus on what I can do right now. I choose to live in the present, where I can experience peace in every moment. I do not allow worries about the unknown to take over my mind and steal my serenity. Letting go of worry does not mean I do not care about life. It means I accept what I cannot change and focus on what I can control. When I approach life with a calm heart, I see clearly that everything will unfold in its own time and in the way it is meant to be. The things I cannot control will find their own resolution, and worry only complicates things further. To attain peace, we must learn how to find stillness within ourselves, even when the world around us is loud and chaotic. Stillness is not just about external silence. It is the quiet strength within the mind, the ability to remain stable in the face of difficulties. I cultivate this stillness through meditation, slowing down, and practicing mindfulness in everything I do. Stillness allows me to see things clearly, understand my emotions, and master my thoughts. I choose stillness not only because it brings me peace, but because it helps me see the world from a new perspective. When I live with stillness, I realize that life does not always have to be rushed or chaotic. Every moment, no matter how small, has value, and I can fully embrace it. Peace is not just a choice. It is a way of life. Fear often comes from uncertainty and the unknown, but love allows me to see things differently. Love is not just an emotion between people. It is love for myself, for the world around me, and for everything life has to offer. When I live with love, I not only overcome fear, but also spread peace and kindness to those around me. Love is a powerful force. It has the ability to heal wounds and soothe pain. When I live with love, I understand that love is not just a feeling, but a state of being, a deep acceptance and understanding of life. Love helps me feel less alone in difficult times and allows me to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Healing does not always happen quickly, but love gives me the patience and courage to face hardships. I know that love is always present, even when I cannot see it with my eyes. Love is an invisible energy that can heal both the body and the soul. And when I live with love, I feel more deeply than ever the healing power it brings. I choose peace over worry. Worry has no place in my life anymore. I choose peace. I choose stillness. I choose love over fear. I always live with love, because love is the source of all healing. Every day, I affirm that I will live with peace in my soul and love in my heart. I do not let worry, fear, or any negative emotions control my life. I believe that life will always lead me to beautiful places, and I will embrace this journey with all serenity and love. With every step, I feel more deeply the power of peace and love. Challenges no longer make me hesitate, because I know that every difficulty carries a valuable lesson and an opportunity for growth. I choose to view everything in life with gratitude and patience. Love and peace are the guiding lights that help me overcome every obstacle. I believe that only by living with love in my heart can I spread tranquility and joy to those around me.